morning, everyone. Everybody's been asking where have I been. After Christmas, I just had a lot of things to sort out, and I just had to just get on with it basically. So I haven't been doing much filming. I'm heading to Belfast today, the first bound of chemo since before the holidays, and I picked the day. Today in Northern Ireland, there's a yellow weather warning for heavy winds and low water line services and stuff. And my God, just after missing a tree. Yeah, there's a lot of trees down on the road, and that's around the Temporary and 5 Mile Town. And there's a serious amount of water. There's a serious amount of water in the fields, so there's definitely, if your place floods, it's going to flood today or maybe later on when the water stops. But it's definitely there's definitely going to be floods somewhere today. Just letting you know. Okay, I'm going to concentrate more on the road and what I'm doing. Again, I'm using a hands-free system, so speak to you all soon. Anything else to tell you? No. So the M1 is flooded. That's just outside Lisburn. You can see there's a backup. The police are actually stopping. There's one lane slightly you can pass in, but the other side's all completely flooded. They've closed down all the bus lanes. Normally the bus lanes are open to buses only in the way into the city, but because there's been so much floods and flood damage, they probably need them for people that need to have an emergency stop or whatever. So yeah, bus lanes closed in the way into the city. Floods ahead, huh? Floods ahead. Falls balls. There's a falls balls. Oh, the falls balls. That weather's atrocious. Atrocious. What about McDonald's? We could go to McDonald's before we're going to get treatment, huh? Nah. Oh. Look at that puddle. Oh my God. I ain't got through it. It's insane for Lady Boys of Bangkok. Oh, what's the word for it? Up at Donegal Road. I remember being at a party here. Where was it? I was at a party in Rockview, is it? No, Kilburn Street. Yeah, Rockview or Sedan Street, one of the two. But I went out onto the road the early hours of the morning, about 6:30 to get home, because I'd phoned the taxi. I used to live in Lenadune direction to Murray, and you know me, I'm a Catholic. Like, this is a Protestant area, but this was during the Troubles. So that night, some girl had been beat up and killed in a band hall here in this area, and the reason being is they thought that she was a Catholic. Now, I was a Catholic and I wasn't new to this area, and I was standing on the road waiting in a taxi, and the guy picked me up in the taxi. He used to work with my father and mother, and he says, "Are you wise? Are you wise? I can't believe you're standing here. Did you know what happened here last night?" And I was oblivious to everything, because I mixed with everybody back, even during the Troubles. I had no feeling like that. And I just says, "No, why? What happened?" He says, "Oh," he says, "I'm going to talk to your father about you." Like, I was 17. 2017, I think, and I was just started in the Europa, like, and parties were everywhere. So yeah, that was the story about the Donegal Road. Anyhow, I seem to be at the hospital now. This is the back entrance into the city hospital. This is the handiest way into the city hospital because that Lisburn Road's always packed out, so it is. So you pop in here and then there's a place, if you're attending a cancer treatment, you can go into the underground car park and you get a free ticket if, you know, you're get in to receive cancer treatment, which I am. So yeah, it's a good place. It's very close to, you know, to the directly facing is the Bridgewater Centre. That's the cancer centre, and on the left hand side there is the city hospital. So we're going to the Bridgewater Centre, which is directly facing us there. Okay, Mr. Porsche, thank you very much. So as I say, just come in here and you get a ticket, like so. So, car park is full at the minute, so I have to wait. Do not walk under barrier. No tickets. Try around here, so I'll go around. I like to, if I can get a space under the, you know, under the, where there's no undercover, should I say. Sometimes you can be lucky, and sometimes you may not. And I think on this occasion I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. So I'll just drive around again and maybe use the upper floor. Yeah, use the upper floor first. At this stage, if you see any car parking space, you take it. Being that you will not get another one. So yeah, here's a little space here. Which I'm going I had to move. Basically, I had to move because I was parked up here. I couldn't get in because the guy didn't park right. He parked close to the white line, and I couldn't open my door, so I had to look for another car parking space. So I found a new car parking space here now, and it's a gap where I'll be able to get out. Now I'm not fat, well, not and I'm not overly fat. So yeah, I couldn't get out. But anyhow, I'll show you this parking. So this guy here, that's my parking space. This guy here, look at the white lines. Do you see them? So the white line's there and there, but look how far he is. I couldn't get out of my van because of that there. Unreal. Look at this here car. Look, huh? Everybody else is parked between the white lines. Look at this one. He needs 2 spaces. He needs 2 spaces, look. What a clown. But anyhow, that's the way it goes. In to get the treatment. Me out roughly about 2 hours I've done, and that was it. They're very quick, very efficient, great nurses. Back out to the storm. Oh, the wind. Oh. Look at that rain. Oh my god. Get the keys ready. Right. Make a run for it. Oh.
Go here, Dad.
One wet day. Amount of cranes. Serious amount of cranes, huh? Is that a good thing in the city? I think it is. The more cranes, the more industry. Brilliant. It's terrible, isn't it? Amount of people homelessness in our city. Although a lot of people's always stood out there. Every time I film in Belfast, outside the Grand Opera House near Europa, there's always people. There's always people sitting there with sleeping bags underneath. Although it's a dry spot, but there'll be some gale there the day. If anybody has known today, there's fucking serious gale out there, like, you know. It wouldn't be nice at all. So in Belfast, there's 2 Art Deco buildings. That's one at the bottom of Royal Avenue, and that's the old Bank of Ireland. And the one behind us, that's another Art Deco building as well in North Street. Lovely. Sitting having a slash in that there doorway. Oh my god, what? Dirty bastard. Rat. Punk shop. Records. That's the UE shop too. Isn't it? Is that Nick? Looks like a friend of mine. Oh wait, no. There's you too, look. Oh my god. Fleetwood Mac. Some class LPs. Right. Best barbers in Belfast. Go and get my haircut. Brothers 47. In the best barbers in Belfast, isn't that right? Yeah. Brothers 47. Don't forget about it.
You're welcome anytime.
Anytime. Okay, so I took a wee dander around the town and Remark. Had to get some shoes. I use these shoes for work. Great job, Remark. 16 quid black. That's all you want. Don't sweat, and they're great, really comfortable. And keep me other good shoes for later. But I took a wee dander around. I'm starting to feel a wee bit groggy now, so as I say, I haven't had the chemo in a long time. we'll go up to have a look at my mum and dad's grave. Make sure it's tidy and clean after Christmas and what have you. Lift off, I think there's some reeds that need lifted. So I'll do that now. And then I'll make a boat for home. So, okay, chat to you soon. Everybody's in a massive hurry, aren't they? So there's Casement Park come up. I believe they're started to work on Casement Park. I think something's running out of their time to start it or whatever. Yeah, so it's in there somewhere now. Oh dear, look at that there. Oh dear, look at that. Oh dear. Oh dear. The swimming pool. Jesus, it is cold today. I'm telling you, there's my favourite cross. I have to call in the old mum and dad, huh? Up in Hamilton. There's the old Hamilton graveyard. Brenton, you have relations in there, I know. Aye. No dogs, except guide dogs. No dogs except guide dogs. And there's Joe Fenton's tree. Where are you, Joe? Yeah. Look at the big pipe over there, do you see it? And the smoke coming out of it. I wonder what that is. It's probably one of them dumps. And a load of travellers on that road as well over there, by the looks of it. Yeah, they used to be all over the Glen Road. It is windy up here today. You can't see the Moor Mountains today, anyhow. Although you can see a wee bit of the city. You can see a wee bit. Oh, I love it up here. Yeah, look at all the birds. And the wind flowing. They do that in Urbanstown as well. Yep. So we'll go and clear up the reeds off the grave. There is 2 reeds. Must clear them off. There you are. The best parks in the world, huh? People say when you visit graveyards that they're not there, but I find it's a sign of respect. It's their last resting place. I like to come and make sure it's tidy. I like to keep my mum and dad's graves done tidy. I don't live in Belfast, but I have people that live in Belfast, and Joe, I'm not saying no more on this, but I'll always look after the grave as long as I'm alive. Tidy it up. Anyhow, I must go. So be good. And if you can't be good, be even better. Take care, everybody. Just looking at this grave here. This one here, this one. And I was trying to read it. It says Daniel Neeson of Tonaroy. Tonaroy was where the big waterfall is. It's called the Rumbling Stones now, I think they call it, but it used to be called Tonaroy, and the Tonaroy waterfall used to run into the big council dump, but now everybody's saying, oh, it's a beautiful place, and see if you dig it up, you'll find tires and bags and rubbish. But anyhow, 1904. There's my big cross that I like. Okay, that's definitely it. All the best. What is it about tractors? Now, I've nothing against farmers, but they seem to come out at around the busiest time of the day. You know, they don't come out at 2 o'clock or 6:30 in the evening. They always come out at rush hour, or when you're trying to get home with the kids out of school, or you're stuck on this road where there's no overtaking for 20 mile, you know, and they don't even bother pulling in. They're not to pull in at their nearest convenience, like, to let you past. But fuck, I don't know. I'm not a tractor there, I'm telling you. I didn't care, I'm just toddling home in no rush. But I could see the cars behind me fucking pulling in and pulling out, pulling in and pulling out to see if he was going to stop. He stopped in 5 Mile Town, like, and that was way, 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 way back. I don't know. What's your thoughts on that?